أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الصلاة والسلام على رسوله الكريم نبينا محمد صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم خاتم الأنبياء والمرسلين رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي اللهم أفرغ قلبنا بحب العلم رب زدني علما رب زدني علما رب زدني علما. My very dear, sweet Quran course fellows, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
I welcome you all to this revision session, which you have already done, and now to the quiz orientation session. And I congratulate you, Alhamdulillah. You have spent good time. You have made an effort to learn the book of Allah, no ordinary thing, but the book of Allah, the most important one, the most blessed one, the most useful and productive one. And I'm sure you are all preparing for the best of examinations you have ever attempted. And as Allah said in Quran, ayyukum ahsanu amala, I'm sure you're also going to compete with each other to show that even for learning the Quran, you are doing your best. So mashallah, your participation today shows that your passion and your commitment to the learning of the book of Allah. Now, I'm going to start with the quiz orientation, and it will be in two parts. In part one, we will deal with the technical and administrative issues. In part two, I will be dealing with the content, the academic part of the quiz, what the quiz is going to be like, what will be the type of questions, and how should you be attempting them. And then inshallah at the end we'll take your questions. So let's first come to because you have already attempted a mid quiz and you have an idea what are the things to be taken care of, but just to make sure that you all could do your final quiz carefully, with comfort and with convenience. So just a few reminders. So first of all, what is the total points, total marks for this quiz? So let me write it down on the screen as well for your photo memory. So it is going to be 100 marks quiz. All right, 100 marks quiz. So 100 marks quiz mean anybody who scores 50 at least will be passing. 50% is the passing marks, and if you get 90% marks, you will be eligible to be assistant Quran teacher in the future batches. So I really wish, pray, and encourage you all to aspire for the 90% marks at least, so that you could qualify to be the future assistant Quran teacher for our revision classes and batches. So 100 marks is the total points of the quiz. And then you'll have total time. The quiz can be easily done by any normal person in 1 hour, 60 minutes. But for your convenience and understanding that certain people might have issues with the internet connectivity or other issues, or might have might find it difficult to deal with different devices, so we are going to give you 90 minutes. Okay, enough time for everybody to be able to attempt the quiz easily. All right, next comes the starting and ending time of the quiz. According to the Pakistan time, and it is the standard classroom time, the quiz will begin exactly at the class time, the way our classes has been starting, which means 10 p.m. Pakistan time. Okay, and since it will go for 90 minutes, so it will go till 11:30. So please prepare yourself accordingly, and inshallah the intimations will come in the group. The quiz link will also come in the group. So, and of course, there will be no class. It will be a quiz day. Now, the next thing is, you already know about the quiz date, which is going to be the next week, same day, meaning by coming Friday. Okay. So, what is the date on the coming Friday? The date is already communicated to you. Let me check it out.
9th.
It's 9th December.
9th December. Yeah, thank you, Jazakallah, brother. So let me also write it here to make sure that we remember the date very well. And that is the December 9th. Okay. So December 9th is the date. All right. So these are the few basic things which you already know. Let's move. Yeah. Now, please make sure when you get the quiz link, in the beginning, do not write anything in the name and the WhatsApp thing, because if you will write it and submit, without doing the quiz, it will be submitted. So initially, don't even put a dot there. That will save you from accidental submission of the quiz. Once you have done the entire quiz, if you'll press the submit, then it will ask you to first fill your name and your WhatsApp number. Okay. You can do it in the beginning, but then just be careful to do any accidental submission, because, at times people call us and tell us, unfortunately, I've submitted the quiz and it was not yet complete, and there will be no option left for us to give you a revised quiz. So, but when you write your name, please write the same name, same spellings as you have been writing in your homework. If you will change the name or write different spellings or short name, it will be problematic for us to make your final result. And the same WhatsApp number as well, phone number. Now, I would also request you, whatever device you use, if you are using a cell phone or a tab or a laptop, please make sure they're all properly charged with full battery. And even if you have a desktop or a computer where you do make sure there is uninterrupted electricity supply. So your devices should be prepared and fully ready. Now, many of the participants do their, quizzes on the cell phones, tablets, or, different laptops. So in that case, make sure there is enough space so that when you open your quiz, it fully opens. At times, because of the internet connectivity, also make sure that you have internet connection and flow and signals. At times, some options cannot be done because of the three reasons. It could be the space issue, in your phone. It could be because of the slow internet connectivity, or it could be because of the version of your cell phone or your device. So, in case if you are unable to press on any option, we will not be able to do anything. It will be a fault on your end. So you have to make sure that you take care of the devices, internet connectivity, and there is enough space in your phone that the form could be open fully. Landscape form. Even in the recent quiz we had for another batch, some people were unable to see the full questions, especially those who attempt their quiz on the cell phone. Please, when you see a question with many options, either you turn your cell phone this way, landscape, so that you could see the question fully, or you scroll it, on the side, as we scroll the screens on the side, so that you could read the full question, full options. There might be some options beyond the screen which you can view. So you have to scroll it to see all the options of the question. So that's very, very important. Please, if you miss out something, people then come up and they call and they tell me, no, it was not a mistake on my side. I was unable to see the screen. So I'm warning you and I'm informing you, please be careful when you are read question fully. Look at all the options, scroll your cell phone. People with bigger screens will not have any issue, but especially those who do it on the cell phone, they will definitely have this issue. So either use your cell phone in landscape form, or remember to scroll the options. On cell phone and on all touch screens, you also have an option to zoom out and zoom in. So you can make it a bigger text or a smaller text. And you will be required to do this, especially when you are reading the Arabic text and you want to see their symbols. Fatha, Kasra, Dhamma, because at times, just a little changes the meanings. So in that case, zoom it out, read it carefully, and then zoom in and then choose the option. And my brothers and sisters who might have, some visual issues, they can also zoom out and read it. Okay. When you submit your quiz, there will be an option of view score. You can press it and your final score will appear there. I will request you to please take a screenshot of that score or save that score, write it down somewhere or take a screenshot with your cell phone, keep it safe with you as an evidence of your score. If you like, you can share it with me. I'll be happy to see your very good scores. It will be heartening and encouraging for me as well, but at least save the screenshot for yourself. Okay. So that, when your final result is made, in case of any issues, you can produce your this score for corrections, this screenshot for corrections. Now, this is all about the technical and administrative issues. Let's move forward to the academic part of the. Yeah, and please, one more thing before I come to the academic part, that is the brothers and sisters, I am not there. I will not come to watch you, what you are doing on your cell phone. But of course, Allah is watching us all. And I'm sure nobody is going to read from any book because this is a quiz. You see, for your homework, for your workbook, you can look at the video, you can look at the book, you can consult anybody, but this is the quiz. And remember, it's your self-assessment, okay? You're going to check yourself. Where have you reached in the understanding of the book of Allah? So give yourself a full transparency and honesty. In case, whatever number you score, you must be thankful to Allah that Allah has brought you to this learning and you have done, mashallah, something. And in case if you don't score well, no worries, inshallah. You can do the course again. You can re-enroll. You can do it with more force and more commitment. And inshallah, you'll be able to get very high marks. Let's now come to the quiz content. What will be the nature of the questions coming in the quiz? First of all, your syllabus is complete, lesson number 1 to lesson number 20, complete. Quran part and grammar part, right from the beginning till the end, whatever we have done. And Brother Hay was doing the Quran part today with you. Tomorrow we'll have the grammar revision session. You will be asked some general content questions. As you have been asked, about Surah was revealed 1, habits of a good person. You have studied all this in the course. All that has been part of the course. So general content questions will be asked. What is the main theme of a certain surah? So these could be. Then you will be asked Arabic to Arabic questions. You have been doing this conversation. You already know Hal tansuru, Hal tansuruni. You can answer it very easily. Nam ansuru ka. Sort of such Arabic to Arabic question. You have done lots of conversation in Arabic. Arabic to English. Now you will be given some Arabic question. Please read question carefully. Do not just blindly answer it. There will be Arabic expression from the Arabic conversation or an ayah or a word of Arabic or a word from the table. And you will be given 4 English options. Which one is the right translation of it? Okay. So these will be the questions. English to Arabic. Similarly, you will be given English words and you have to tell their Arabic translation. There will be table questions. You have all done the tables. For example, table questions will be of various natures. You might be asked about, let's say, if the table is Nasara Yansuru Unsur, Nasir Mansur Nasr, and the options will be written, which one is, Mudare. So which one is Mudare, by the way? Nasara Yansuru Unsur, Nasir Mansur Nasr. Tell me which one is the Mudare in it?
Yansuru.
MashaAllah. So you will be required to click on that option. Similarly, you might be asked from the table questions, singulars, plurals, and feminine and masculine. For example, if I say Nasara, what will be the plural of it?
Nasaru.
Yeah, great. Nasaru. Perfect. And what is the feminine of Nasara?
Nasarat.
Nasara. MashaAllah. Excellent, sister. So there can be different types of questions from the tables. You sometimes there will be root letters given. Root letters, you know, the first three letters which we do. For example, Zakara is Zal Ka Ra. Ka Ra. Zakara. So these are the three root letters. Fataha, Fa, Ta, Ha. Three root letters. So sister, please mute your mics. So then, so there will be table questions and then parts of the words. You also know it. You have done it very many a times. You were asked how many parts of a word. So you can break them down. You can club them up. So I'm sure that's going to be very, very easy for you. Remember, you have already done all the tables with Zamair, with for example, we were joining the prepositions lahu, lahum, laka, li, lakum, lana. So you might be asked about them. You might be asked about, for example, alayna, how many parts of it? You may be asked similarly, wa bihamdika, how many parts of it? So parts will be given, options will be given. You have to choose the right one from there. Okay. Odd one out. The question which most people find the most difficult one is odd one out. You are given a sequence of questions. You have to choose which is the odd one. And the criteria is normally, first of all, ism, fail, harf, first level. Second level, singular and plural. Third level, feminine or masculine. Now, let's say I'm going to give you all an example and I'm going to ask you to make it easy for you to understand the concept. Let's say if I say Fataha, Fatahtu, Fatahtum, Fatahat. Okay. So what do you think is the odd one out?
Fatahat.
And why is it? Brother, why is it? What criteria have you used?
The other ones are verbs. And this one is the one which is open. So maf'ul bih.
Brother, very simple. Why are you going into such? I used three. I said Fataha, Fatahta, Fatahtu, Fatahat. So three of them, you see, I use the right hand, which means these are the masculine genders. And Fatahat is the feminine. Simple. So, okay, let me give you another example. If I say, Huwa, Hazihi, Hum, Anta. Hazihi. Once again, okay. Let's say, if I say, Huwa, Anta, Haza, Fa'ala. Which one now?
Fa'ala.
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 Naam. Fa'ala is a verb.
Excellent. The rest, the three other are the ism. Fa'ala is the only verb. Excellent. If I say in, huwa, anna, illa, which one? Why? This is the only ism in it. The others are the particles. So this is how it becomes very easy for us. So let's now look at the so recognize afal, ism, harf. That would also be asked. There will be something written and you will be asked whether it is an ism, fail or harf. So on the same criteria, you can select it. And lastly, you were also told many other singular, plural, or genders. For example, if I ask you, what is the plural of malak?
Malaika.
Malaika. Excellent. So remember the difference between malak, malik, so malik. So accordingly, you should be handling these things. Or maybe you can be asked the, what is the feminine of saleh?
Solihat.
Salihat.
Saleha. Yeah. And what is the plural of saleha?
Salihat.
Solihat.
Salehat.
Solihat.
Excellent. MashaAllah. I'm very happy. I think you're all very well prepared for the quiz tomorrow. Remember, the total number of questions is 50. So don't get confused that it is a 100-mark quiz and why there are 50 questions. Actually, if some questions have, more weightage, more scores. Some questions will have 10 scores. Some would have more. So anyways, the total number of questions is 50. So that's all for the quiz orientation. Now, may Allah be your guide and support. Good luck for your final quiz. Tomorrow will be the revision of the grammar class, inshallah, full grammar class. And at the end of the class, we will have the final words because that will be a last class as well. And we would also request you to share your views, give suggestions. How can we make the future courses better? And how can we bring more people into learning of Quran in future in our courses? So inshallah, tomorrow will be another, sort of a very interactive session with all of you. So any questions now? That's it from my side. You can ask any questions. I would also like to remind you all to work on your workbook. Some of you have already submitted the workbook. I really appreciate. I think Brother Mahmood has also submitted the workbook. So anyways, you still have time. So you can submit it on closer to your, till the date, the due date. But I would remind you of completing it. Yes, Brother Edwin.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
There's a question in the chat from a sister. It is saying, how are we going to submit our workbook after scanning?
Okay, brother, that has to be simply just WhatsApp it to me. Make a PDF file and WhatsApp it to me. Yeah, same is the question again. How are we submitting it? Yeah, my sister is already responding there. Sister Priya is responding there. So on the same number from where you keep receiving the notifications, you can WhatsApp the workbook once it is complete.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
We are going to take.
Yes, brother.
We are going to scan all the pages.
Yes, brother. Once you have completed them all, you can take pictures ideally, or you can scan them. Cell phones. There is this cam scanner app, so it will make a very short file of the of your document, and you can send it to me. Okay.
Brother, I have a question. In last session, you said we have to do that submission in a specific time due to some other courses are being submitted.
Yes.
So do
Yes,
we have to wait for that, or we can do it anytime we want to?
Well, Alhamdulillah, we have received for the one course, almost all workbooks have already been received, and their result will be announced soon. For the other course, inshallah, by tomorrow, it will be completed. Sorry, by 4th. So after 4th.
Yes, you said after 4th we should submit it, or we can do it before as well.
After 4, you can submit anytime.
Okay.
You have time till 8th December, okay?
Okay. Thank you. Jazakallah khair.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam, sister.
Please, the timing for the quiz, like you said, 90 minutes. In our place here, we have to take break to say our Maghrib prayers, then continue with us. I don't know. I'm saying for myself. I don't know for others.
Okay,
Because
sister.
Maghrib is so short, and I have to say because the timing, I am looking at the timing. So 90 minutes might not be enough because I have to do my wudu. Then I do my 3 rakats for my.
Okay, sister. I think, as I told you earlier, quiz can be done in 60 minutes. We have already given 30 minutes extra. And in case you have any problem, any such thing, you have to offer your prayer or any technical issue. So please let us know. We will increase your time. We can give you additional 15 minutes in case you have any issue. Okay.
Okay, Jazakallah khair.
Yeah. This is sister Dr. Can you repeat the scanning application name? Cam scanner, sister. Cam scanner. It's usually in the cell phones. Yeah, sister Ruqayya has written the name. Yes, brother Lukman Omoto Show.
MashaAllah. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. Assalamu alaikum. Can you hear me?
Wa alaikum assalam, brother. Alhamdulillah.
Okay, yeah, my question is on this workbook. I printed some of this. I just want to be sure of the workbook that I have here, if it is the one we need to answer and scan. There is this one, Understand Quran Workbook 1, that I have here with some of these questions. Is that the workbook that we are going to answer and scan to you?
Yes, brother, the workbook where you have to write the answers of all the questions and complete the tables and then scan it and send it to me.
Okay. That workbook is up to 20, I think. 20, I'm seeing 19 here.
Yeah, there are 20 lessons in it.
Oh, up to 20 lessons. Okay, okay. I understand now.
Yeah.
Thank you. Jazakumullah khair.
Okay, brother. And please make sure, everybody, that you write your full name on the workbook before you scan it. Write the batch number, which is batch 393 QC1. And also write teacher's name, my name, Kashif Suhail Malik on it. So make sure so that, we could find it easy to trace the workbooks and the batch number. And it goes to the right database. Yes, brother. Yeah.
Yes. I just want to motivate my colleagues about this workbook. Like the first lady that asked question, that the course is so heavy for her. So I just want to motivate her. Wallah, anyone that goes through that workbook, wallah, you got a lot of experience. Like me now, personally, when I have started going through, I have learned a lot. So I want to encourage all my fellows to go through this workbook to do it. Thank you very much.
Great, brother, mashallah. Yeah, so this workbook helps you greatly for learning and giving your mastery of it. Yes, brother Abdullah Azizi, you wanted to say something? Brother Edwin.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Yes, brother.
Now, first of all, I would like to thank you. And secondly, thank the person who connected me to this course. You know me, I have never joined any class since my childhood. I've never gone into any madrasa. So my time, I usually study like this. I go to Sheikh, teaches me, but I have learned much in this course. I thank you so much. Number two, when I looked at my first homework, things which I was failing, when I was doing my coursework book, I really saw that I have learned much. And lastly, I would like maybe to say there are many people who have admired me here where I work from, and they would like to join. I think one of them is Yasin, has already sent you a request to join the next class. I have around 5 people who would like to join this.
MashaAllah, brother. First of all, it's really inspirational to know that you have done so much effort learning it, and you are happy about it. And I must appreciate, may Allah reward you greatly for making other people come to the course, come to the learning of Quran. And I would once again give you all a target, to make sure that, one of our participants has ensured that the 15 people will be registered by her alone, one lady. So each one of you must take this as a, sort of a target for you to get maximum people in it. It's sort of a bonus achievement that you get others enrolled in the course, and not just get them, just pass them over the post or the number for enrollment, but make sure you follow it up with them, that if they are doing the course or not. So sort of give them encouragement, tell them, share your personal experience, how greatly you have benefited from the course, and why would you like to do the higher levels also, and again as well. So this is how, inshallah, you will be able to take more people on board, and inshallah, Allah will be greatly rewarding you for bringing more Muslims to the understanding of the Book of Allah. And of course, we all then together need to bring others also to the understanding of the Book of Allah. Yes, Dr. Aksa, yes. The way you write the name on your homework, similarly, you have to mention it on your workbook as well. Yes, Brother Lukman, do you have any other question?
No, no more questions. Thank you.
Okay. So, anyone with any other question about quiz or about? All right. So let's end our day today. It's really great to achieve knowledge without spending. We have appreciation, wise thanks much. Jazakallah, Brother Yasin. We will inshallah tomorrow take everybody's views at the end of the session tomorrow. So do come prepared to share whatever you would like to say, suggest for my improvement, for the improvement of the course, for making it more even better, even efficient and easy for the fellow Muslims. So, Jazakallah everybody, Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika. Let's pray to Allah. Oh Allah, help us to learn Quran, memorize it, understand it, spread it, follow it and bring it to our lives, and help the society to understand, help the Ummah to understand, and the entire world to understand the words of Allah and benefit from it. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika, nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Please remember me, my fellow team members, my parents, family, all of your colleagues, class fellows in your prayers. Allah Hafiz, and